Season game played, game 1 in La Liga Santander, and well, we saw Paulinho there. We're a little bit uncertain perhaps exactly what his role is going to be, but he certainly played himself into the team with a couple of decent performances, a couple of goals recently.
He did, and one of the things that I think, beyond simply looking at Paulinho, is perhaps not the player for whom the ball is a magnet to his boot like Busquets is. The ball does bounce off him. This was one of the things. He was met with a storm of criticism from die-hard culés that didn't look at what he does do very well. So if you take away the fact that he doesn't quite control the play like Busquets does, instant, not based on training together, movement, touches, the dummy that set away Messi for, I think, the 4th goal in midweek. These are things that tells you he should be playing down the right.
Well, the players have greeted each other. They're greeting the referee and the other match officials. You can see here the atmosphere. This is a ground which is bouncing. This is the fixture everyone in Girona has been waiting for, and this is the lineup selected by Pablo Machin, the veteran keeper, Gorka Iraizoz. At the back, we've got 3 more or less centre-halves, Ramallo, Espinosa and Juanpe. In midfield, Pablo Maffeo, Alex Garcia, Pere Ponce and Douglas Luiz. And we've got Porto, there's Pere Ponce, I should have mentioned Aday as well. And up front with the number 14 on his back, the Kenyan centre-forward, Michael Olunga. We will see once the game...
Whether or not it's on target initially, and it definitely is not.
You can only feel for Gorka Iraizoz.
Does it come off Espinosa?
I'm not sure if it was Espinosa or not. Trying to combine with Paulinho. Didn't quite come off from Titi again. Mascherano. The offside trap. That's 6 times they've caught Barcelona offside in these opening 25 minutes.
Probably he's been clipped. Not this ref.
And that's difficult.
Might need sharing of DNA.
Gorka sending it long.
Because teams have become exhausted. Well, maybe Girona, because they haven't had to do so much running behind the ball, won't suffer from that.
Barcelona attacking the goal to the left of your screens. 45 minutes to go. They're just 1-0 up. Looking to maintain their 100%. Says he broke through, and I think maybe the flag should have gone up there, Graham.
Now, as long as Suarez isn't interfering with play, I think Messi.
Good run from Vidal. He's so aware of the presence of Suarez. I'm not sure if Suarez even touches that.
This is why I raised the possibility of Vidal. Yeah, I think it comes off. I think it might glance off his heel, and even at that angle. And if we can't see it at that angle, then you have sympathy for Gorka and how he reacts. I think we're going to see a dummy.
It's brilliant skill from Aleix Vidal. He's a player who often gets the tough end of the criticism in the media when we discuss Barcelona, but full credit to him there. What a beautiful piece of imagination.
I put the case that 2 coaches now, yeah, there's nothing I can argue with it there, but he's on the move. What I really like is that Olunga's stationary, and Luiz arrives in such a way that he has a right to go at that. Yes, you're right. Every coach will say, in that situation, when you nick it off somebody, we see the goal here, we'll probably be able to see better that it is a dummy. Gorka can burst something. There was no way that it looked like a foul by Busquets, but I hadn't seen how high Coyote's foot was. And kudos again to the referee. Must stop using that word, but the referee, bar one occasion tonight, I think, has been pinpoint in being in the right place, taking the right decisions because of his football brain. But he's extremely committed and brave. If the football got to give him just a tiny bit more pace, he'd be world elite football.
Pere Ponce, Porto rather disappointed. I'm sure he was going for goal.